Today, we're talking why most people never reach their full potential. They never take that leap of faith. From the world's highest peaks to the biggest achievements in life, every journey has a point where you reach the edge, a moment where you stand face to face with a decision. Every climb leads to a cliff. And in that moment, you have three choices to make. You can either stay where you are. Maybe this is as high as you ever want to go. It's comfortable, it's safe, it's predictable. You tell yourself, this is my life now. Or you can go back down the mountain the way you came, searching for another route, hoping to find a different path that leads to even greater heights. Most people, what they choose is option one. They just settle. They find a decent job, they find a decent partner, a decent life, not great, not fulfilling, just decent. It's a 6 out of 10 in every area of their life. And they stay there because moving feels too risky. It's the fear of failure. It's greater than the desire for success. But in a small, subtle set of people, a rare group, they are willing to go back down the mountain, endure the pain of starting over, and push forward, hoping that a new path will take them even higher. They understand that the sunken cost fallacy, that's just because you've invested time, energy, even years into something, doesn't mean you have to stay stuck there. But what if I told you there's an option three? One that most people will never even consider. Because when you reach the edge of a cliff, there's one more choice. You jump. Not back down, not staying stuck. You take a leap of faith. And I know what you're thinking. That's crazy. But listen, life is always a leap of faith. When we're born with blank pages, with endless possibilities, and even society, teachers, family, friends, they shape our minds. They tell us what's possible, what isn't possible. They convince us that the ground is the only safe place to be. They say, be realistic. That's too risky. No one else has done that before. So what happens? We don't even consider jumping. But let me ask you something. What would you why would you even take advice from people who haven't done what you're planning on doing? The truth is, most people play it safe. Most people plant their feet firmly on the ground. But if you want to conquer something great, if you want to reach new heights, you have to jump. Don't worry about anyone else, their fears, their doubts, their limitations. They train your mind to believe them. But you don't have to. Because here's what happens when you jump. One of three things will happen. If you want a life different than most people, you have to act differently from most people. You got to do differently than most people. Here's the truth. You will never conquer and soar higher if your feet are planted on the ground. You need to take a leap of faith. You need to jump. Don't worry about anyone else because your mind was trained by them not to do it. You need to jump out of your instinct and out of faith. Either you'll grow wings, a parachute will open up, or a net will appear. We are all blessed with certain gifts, certain abilities. And no, I'm not talking about being a good painter, singer, or athlete. I'm talking about the one thing you're naturally good at. the thing that brings you joy. That is your gift. In most religious writings, you'll find the phrase, your gift will make room for you. Take a moment to let that sink in. Your gift will make room for you. Not your parents, not your luck, not your school, not someone else, your gift. But here's the problem. Most people never activate their gift because they are held back by bad habits, fear, doubt. That's where I come in. How I help my clients break bad habits and stay accountable. I don't just give people workouts, meal plans, and motivate. I hold them accountable to the highest level possible because, let's be honest, knowing what to do isn't a problem. It's actually doing it. When you don't feel like it, when you don't feel like showing up, I make sure you show up. When your old habits try to creep in, I help you fight them off. When you start doubting yourself, I remain with you and I tell you why you got started. Breaking bad habits isn't easy. It takes discipline, commitment, and a right support system. Most people fail because they try to do it alone. But the ones who succeeded, they have someone in their corner keeping them accountable, pushing them forward, and refusing to let them settle for less. You'll never be able to fly unless you find your gift to strengthen your mindset and commit to breaking free from habits that are holding you back. People will tell you to play it safe. They'll say it's too risky, it's too hard, you're too unrealistic, but you're not meant to stay on the ground. You know it. How can the sky be the limit when there are footprints on the moon and robots are on Mars? Equip yourself with your gift. Find your cliff. Stand on the edge of what is known and what is familiar. Feel the blood rushing. Don't look up. Take a deep breath in and jump. Because once you jump, the real journey begins. I hope you all found value in today's message. And if you would like help with finally being able to break those bad habits so you can get your health in order, you can look your best and get your image on point, you can go and fill out my application and we'll see if my program is a good fit for you. Or if you'd like to just share the video with somebody who you believe could benefit from this video, share the video with them, like, share, and subscribe. And remember, Solomon Fitness World is where strength meets elegance. And I'll see you all next time.